Ever wondered how some people seem to have everything they need, yet their life seems so simple and they spend so little? It's a puzzle that has intrigued many. Today, we're unraveling the mystery behind two lifestyles that often get intertwined: frugality and minimalism. Let's start with frugality. Picture a lifestyle where spending is reduced to a minimum and savings take center stage. A frugal person lives within their means, making conscious decisions about where their money goes. It's about stretching resources and finding value in every dime. Now imagine minimalism. This is a way of life that's centered around less but more meaningful possessions. The minimalist focuses on the essentials, eliminating the unnecessary. It's about decluttering the physical space and in turn, the mind. These two concepts, frugality and minimalism, might seem to walk hand in hand, but do they really? So, are the frugal and the minimalist the same? Or are they worlds apart? Let's dig deeper. Imagine a man. Let's call him John. John is a frugal man. He's the type who knows precisely the value of his money and how hard he worked to earn it. Every dollar, every cent is a physical manifestation of his time, his energy, and his dedication. Frugality for John isn't about being stingy or cheap. It's about respecting the value of his time and effort. John's lifestyle might look much different from yours or mine. He doesn't spend frivolously on the latest gadgets or trends. Instead, he carefully evaluates his needs and spends accordingly. He doesn't let advertisements or societal pressures dictate his purchases. He's the kind of guy who will repair his shoes rather than replace them, who will cook at home instead of dining out, who will cycle to work instead of taking a cab. But don't mistake his frugality for a lack of enjoyment. John finds joy in simple pleasures. His bike rides to work double as exercise and a chance to enjoy the outdoors. His home-cooked meals are healthier and more satisfying because he made them himself. John's frugal lifestyle also allows him to save a significant portion of his income. He's not just living paycheck to paycheck, but building a safety net, a nest egg for the future. He's not just surviving, he's thriving. He's financially independent and secure, free from the constant worry about money that plagues so many of us. Frugality, as exemplified by John, isn't about deprivation. It's a conscious choice, a way of life that prioritizes long-term financial health over short-term gratification. It's about being resourceful and creative, finding ways to meet your needs without breaking the bank. John's life may seem simple, but it's rich in financial freedom. He's not bound by the shackles of debt or the constant need to earn more. He's free to pursue his passions, to spend his time as he pleases, knowing that he's built a solid financial foundation for himself. Now let's meet another character. Meet Mary. Mary is a minimalist. Delve into the life of Mary, and you'll find an existence stripped down to the quintessential elements. It's not about deprivation, but rather about choosing to surround herself with only those things that bring her joy and value. She doesn't have a lot of possessions, but the ones she does own are meaningful and purposeful. Each object in her space serves a function or sparks a sense of joy. Picture a living room with a comfortable couch, a coffee table with a book that she's currently reading, a few cherished pictures on the wall, and a minimalist rug that brings the room together. It's not empty, it's not bare, it's just enough. Mary's clothing choices follow the same rule. She doesn't own a walk-in closet full of clothes she rarely wears. Instead, she has a few high-quality pieces that she loves and wears often, and that can be mixed and matched to create a variety of outfits. Her kitchen, too, reflects her minimalist lifestyle. You won't find any single-use gadgets or a pantry full of forgotten food. Instead, she has a small collection of versatile kitchen tools, and she buys groceries with a plan in mind, reducing waste and ensuring that nothing goes unused. Mary's minimalism extends beyond her physical possessions. She's mindful about how she spends her time and energy. She's eliminated unnecessary commitments from her life, choosing instead to focus on activities that align with her values and bring her joy. In essence, Mary's minimalist lifestyle is about focusing on the essentials and eliminating the unnecessary. This approach has led to a simpler, less cluttered life. It's a life that's more focused, more intentional. Mary's life may seem bare to some, but when you look closer, you'll see it's rich in clarity and purpose. She's not distracted by clutter or the constant need to manage stuff. Instead, she's free to focus on what really matters to her. So, where do the paths of our frugal John and minimalist Mary cross? Let's explore that next. John and Mary may seem different, but they have more in common than you might think. Frugality and minimalism, though they might seem worlds apart, are actually two sides of the same coin. Both philosophies promote a lifestyle of less spending, less possessions, and ultimately, less stress. Let's start with frugality. A frugal lifestyle encourages us to be mindful of our spending, to save more, and to live within our means. It's not about being cheap or stingy, but rather about making smart choices that align with our values and long-term goals. Now let's take a look at minimalism. The heart of minimalism lies in the pursuit of less. It's about removing the unnecessary to make room for the essential. It's not about having less for the sake of having less, but about creating space for what truly matters. So, where do these two philosophies overlap? Well, both frugality and minimalism encourage us to question our consumption habits. They challenge us to rethink our relationship with material possessions and to consider the true cost of our spending, not just in terms of money, but also in terms of time, energy, and happiness. In embracing these philosophies, we can lead a simpler, more focused life. We can free ourselves from the trap of consumerism and the constant pursuit of more. We can find contentment in what we already have and discover that less really can be more. Moreover, both frugality and minimalism can lead to financial security. By spending less and saving more, we can build a financial cushion that provides us with freedom and peace of mind. We can escape the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle and gain control over our financial future. So John the Frugal and Mary the Minimalist are not so different after all, but where do they diverge? While John and Mary have common ground, their paths also diverge. John, our frugal friend, is driven by the desire to save money. He's always on the hunt for a bargain, clipping coupons, and choosing cost-effective options over expensive ones. His decisions are often influenced by the price tag. This doesn't mean he's cheap, no, far from it. He simply values financial security and independence, and he's willing to make certain sacrifices to achieve it. His ultimate goal is to amass savings for the future, whether for a comfortable retirement, a dream vacation, or a safety net in case of emergencies. On the other hand, Mary, our minimalist, is motivated by a desire to live with less. She's not necessarily interested in saving money, although that can be a happy side effect. Instead, she's focused on reducing clutter and eliminating unnecessary possessions from her life. She values quality over quantity, choosing to invest in fewer but more meaningful things. It's not about denying herself of possessions, but rather about making conscious decisions about what she truly needs and what brings her joy. Her goal is to create a peaceful, clutter-free environment that allows her to live in the present and focus on her passions and relationships. While John's frugality is a financial strategy, Mary's minimalism is a lifestyle choice. They both aim to live within their means and avoid unnecessary expenses, but their motivations and outcomes are different. John's frugality might lead him to buy a cheaper, lower quality item to save money, while Mary's minimalism might lead her to buy a more expensive, higher quality item that will last longer and bring her more satisfaction. The divergence between frugality and minimalism is what makes each of these lifestyles unique. They are not mutually exclusive, and in fact many people find a balance that incorporates elements of both. John saves for the future, Mary lives for the present. Different paths, but both leading to a richer life. So, are you more like John the Frugal or Mary the Minimalist? As we journey through life, we all invariably shape our own unique lifestyle. Some of us might resonate more with John's frugality, finding joy in the hunt for a bargain and the satisfaction of saving money. Others might identify more with Mary's minimalist approach, cherishing the peace that comes with a decluttered life and the richness of experiences over possessions. Both lifestyles have their own merits. Frugality can teach us the value of money and the joy of making the most of what we have. Minimalism, on the other hand, can lead us to appreciate the beauty of simplicity and the liberation from materialistic desires. As we wrap up, ponder on this. If you had to choose between the frugal life of John or the minimalist life of Mary, which would it be, and why? Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking discussions. Check out my next video that YouTube suggests, and I'll see you on the other side.